sweet and straight to the point. If you already been looking it up, there's probably 1,000, I wouldn't say 1,000, but 100 videos of it all, but I'm gonna make it real quick. So when you're in Maniac difficulty, I don't remember the first quest you get, but there's gonna be a quest called Slimepede. Now you can do previous difficulty quests where there's defeat the slimes and all that, and there's still a chance, but you're gonna get less drops. And I don't know if the chances are different or whatnot, but I started doing it on this one. It's a maniac survival. It's the only survival. You're gonna end up going in here. You're gonna defeat as many slimes as possible. Now I believe the quota is after 50. There's a chance for it to spawn, but you're gonna want to keep doing it, and you're gonna want the prismatic slime. The prismatic slime is going to give you five. This instance of the prismatic slime is going to give you five Azurite splendor, three Damascus ingots, and Ambrosia berry. I think the Ambrosia berry sometimes, and a crap ton of mastery points, and I believe rupees, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not hard, and there's plenty of people always doing it. You'll find plenty of people that'll rerun it with you. But my advice is to use Rackham or somebody, Rackham, whatever, Rackham or somebody who has AoE or somebody who's ranged and go in here. Now, I'll give you an instance. I'm not going to go into one, but I'll basically explain. You'll get in. So it, you'll go into it. It'll start in a new arena. You're going to want to basically, I personally like to clear out about 50 of them before I sit myself in the center, because after 50 the big guys stop appearing in the center and they won't knock you around if you just wait till after 50. And then after 50 you just stand there in the middle. I like to use the charge burst, but my build for Rackham is kind of strong, so I can take them out pretty fast. It might take you a lot longer, but it shouldn't be too hard to get at least over 50, around 75. That shouldn't be too hard. I average with a party at least around 175-ish, and like I said, my Rackham's built up and stuff, but you got plenty of people in there. You got plenty of other range people going in there. But even if you're just the range, it's still going to provide absolute beneficial support, and it still shouldn't be hard for you to get too far over 50. It might be hard initially if you get into maniac difficulty and you try to solo it and destroy the pots, but if you can destroy the pots pretty fast, I average about maybe a pot a second if you don't count the waves respawning in before it can register, or before it can spawn in more waves of pods, it doesn't register. But anyway, I just use something high powered. My build kind of looks similar. I've upgraded all these. Like, I've done Lancelot, that's how I got his stuff. Yes, I'm still a couple down, but I plan to replace that stamina with War Elemental when I get it. It's also another way to farm up a good amount of curios. Now, on Maniac, it's not guaranteed you're going to get a curio. I don't think it matters what quest you're doing in Maniac, but it's not guaranteed. But at least in Slimepede, you've got the benefit of getting Azurite, Splendor, Damascus, Ingot, berries, a lot of mastery points, which will allow you to do a lot, and being able to uncap your weapons without using a lot of materials, etc., etc. You got a bunch of rupees, you've got curios, you've got glitter stones you can sell and all that. Like, I'm sitting on 40 million rupees, and I don't have a need to really use like materials to uncap my weapons. Now, you're still gonna have to occasionally farm for fortitude crystals if you want to upgrade your weapons, but that's the neat part, because the prismatic slime also drops a certain amount of fortitude crystals, I believe, which is also nice. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to tell you that. If you can do any lower ranked, I think survivable with the slimes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure it's been done 1,000 times, but I just wanted to simplify it, tell you what characters are best. Range characters, you might not be overpowered at first, but still go in there with another party and you'll average at least over 75 kills, and you just have to keep rerunning that, and there's a chance for the prismatic slime to spawn in, and it's well worth it. Like, it shaves off so much time farming for it, and I promise, guys, it really does. Like, keeps your sanity going a little bit easier in this game, because it's really good, and I give props to it. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it if you'd like to give a like and a sub. I don't usually ask that, but it does help in the long run, and it only takes a second. But I only say do it if you thoroughly thought it was nice and to the point. But I appreciate it, guys. I think the next time I come around, I'm really, right now I'm just farming for War Elemental, but I'm gonna try to solo Vulcan Bola and Nihil Nihila at some point, and then I'll try. I don't think Piet A was going to be too bad, but the problem with Vulcan Bull is Neil is. I'll get back. I'll talk to you later, guys. But I'll talk to you about it later, guys. See you in the next stream. Be safe out there. Bye bye.